Ladies and gentlemen, it's the news we all feared. As you can see, breaking. Ben Chilwell set to miss at least the rest of the year with suspected ACL damage. It's what we all dreaded. It's all we all dreaded. Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, breaking news: Ben Chilwell set to miss at least rest of the year with suspected ACL damage, and it's reported by Matt Law. So you got to take it seriously. And it further on goes to say Chelsea are prepared to delay a final decision on whether Ben Chilwell can play again this season until the new year. So look, let's be honest. I was watching the match, and if you had joined me on the watch along, you'd probably see my reaction there. It did not look good. As soon as he went down and he was putting his hand up, he was screaming out to get the doctors out there, the physios out there. It didn't look good, and as he was getting sort of helped out of the field as well, it didn't look good. Now, I was hoping that it was probably going to be about 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks maximum, but it could possibly be for the rest of the season, and due to the fact that there could be some ACL damage, and with ACL damage to the knee, that these things can be very detrimental. But obviously, Chelsea are prepared to delay a final decision on whether Ben Chilwell can play again this season until the new year. Now, let's hope. Let's seriously hope that he can still have some sort of impact this particular season. He has been tremendous. He really has. It was a tough start. I actually tweeted this out. I want to just quickly show you guys this particular tweet. Let me just quickly go to my tweet. I mean, life's not fair at times. Rough start to the season, then explodes and ignites our left side. One of our major goal-scoring threats alongside RJ. This injury loss will hurt the balance of the team as we looked electric on both flanks. Wishing you a quick recovery, Ben Chilwell. I mean, as I said, he misses out on the highs of winning the Champions League. Then he's expecting to play in the Euros, doesn't even get a minute because of Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's just been horrible this season. And then finally enough, he starts this season, not that long ago, to be honest, because Alonso was playing most of the time in the beginning of the season. Gets his chance, and he's been electric. He's been scoring goals left, right, and center, assisting as well. And as I said, one of our biggest goal threats or goal contribution threats alongside Reece James. The balance of the team was so good with Reece James and Chilwell in both the flanks. That's why it's one of the reasons why we've been playing so good in the past, a month or so, especially in that flanks. Now take away Chilwell, and it's not just the goal contribution, it's his intensity. It's his ability to play the ball quick. He's very instrumental to the build-up. He presses well. He's got great intensity. Counter-press as well. This is how he got injured, by counter-pressing. But going and being aggressive to win the ball back, got himself injured. And taking him out, it's going to be a bit of a balance job, honestly. It's going to impact the way we play because Thomas Tuchel said he's been in fantastic form since he started for us. And the balance of the team, Thomas Tuchel said, has been brilliant. Reece James balling out on the right side, Chilwell doing well on the left side. Chilwell was acting as a false nine at times, the furthest player up front. The amount of times he gets into the box and he's 1v1, it's not funny. So it got to a point where both Reece James and Ben Chilwell really understood exactly what was required from the wing-back situation. And both of them were playing as midfielders. Thomas Tuchel said they were pretty much midfielders for us. Yes, they have defensive responsibilities, but they were pretty much midfielders. They were part of that midfield, box to box, really. Now, who do we have? Who do we replace this with? How do we make sure that this doesn't seriously impact our, title chase or, any other sort of silverware chase this season? Now, These are some of the options that are available. Some people are saying, some of the fans are saying, Odoi to left wing back. Honestly, I don't want to see this. I really don't want to see this because Hudson Odoi has been supremely good as a left inside forward, as a left winger. I don't want him to compromise his game now to come back as a left wing back. So for me, this is not an option. I tweeted out yesterday when, Thomas Tuchel deployed Azpilicueta as a left wing. I thought, smart bit of thinking from Thomas Tuchel to apply Aspi in the left wing back. I like this. I think Aspi is a genuine contender in the left wing back position. He's played in the left side. I know it's been a long time since he last played there, but for me, at least Aspi won't slow the game down. His ball movement won't be slow. So this for me is a legitimate shout. Obviously, we'll get to the Alonso factor. For me, Aspi knows wing back play. He's been playing right wing back, and I know it's not same as a left wing back, but he can still do a job. He can be an inverted sort of left wing back. Defensively, he's sound. He's the leader of the team. His position in recent times has been sort of in a transitional situation where Trevor Chalobah is playing more as a right CB, Reece James obviously playing more as a right wing back. This gives him an opportunity to be in the team. And I like this show. Let me know what your thoughts are on this particular player. Other players that's getting thrown around, this is Vince, another Chelsea news sort of account out there. I know Saul doesn't want to play left wing back, but our wing backs also play in midfield. This is a proper shot. If you think about it deeply, our wing backs actually play as midfielders. I think it will suit him. Just hope Tuchel will convince him to be Alonso's backup. For Emerson, his recall isn't possible if recall clause doesn't exist in the contract and Lyon aren't willing. We'll talk about Emerson's situation, but firstly, the whole Saul situation. Saul's actually played on the left side for Atletico Madrid, and I'll show you that from stats, transfer stats. And I know one of the reasons why Saul left Atletico because he didn't want to play as a left-sided, defender or left wing back or a left back. He's actually played left wing back. He didn't want to do that. But I think now, Saul, my man, you're not getting any game time. And if you're able to get something and make an impact for the team, this is a very good shot. I'll quickly show you guys. Saul in this season, 3 matches in La Liga, 2 matches in Champions League, 2 matches in the Premier League. That's for us pretty much. But 3 matches in La Liga, as you can see, he's played as a left mid. He has definitely not played that for Chelsea. I want to quickly show you guys last season. It's not like he's played there a lot, but, he's played just enough to know exactly how that role operates. Last season, 33 games in La Liga. As you can see, he's played 8 games as a left midfield. He's played as a defensive midfield as well. As a left midfield, and this is what Vince is trying to say. You're not necessarily predominantly a defender. You're playing as a midfielder, and we play against teams that are most likely going to sit deep, and he's going to operate as an attacking player a lot. You see the way Chilwell operates. There's no reason Saul can't operate in that manner. So think about this a little bit deeply, ladies and gentlemen. For me, this is probably a very good outside shout as well. Saul as a left wing back. Emerson, look, I don't know whether he wants to come back. And as Vince is saying, we don't know if there's a clause in the contract in his loan option that he can come back. From what I understand, I think there was an option to buy for Lyon. So I don't know whether he can actually come back. If he can come back, I think that's also a very good shout. But I don't know whether he would sacrifice his loan season at Lyon, where I believe he's starting, to come back and possibly be a rotational backup, because Alonso maybe is the first choice. For me, I'm going to be weary about the Alonso situation. Let's talk a little bit about the Alonso situation now. Alonso can play left wing back, no doubt about that. When it comes to scoring goals, when it comes to attacking play, he's excellent. But the massive issue I have about Alonso is he slows things down for us on that left side. Our build-up is slower. The thinking is slower. Intensity for me is slower. I don't think he presses as well as Chilwell does. I don't think he counter presses as well as Chilwell does. He's clumsy. He gives away cheap free kicks. He chips away at times cheap penalties. And for me, that's a detriment to the team. I don't want him to do that. Our momentum at the moment is so strong. And if Alonso is the number one choice as a left wing back, I hope he can maintain that intensity. That is the biggest issue for me with Alonso, the intensity. And I'm not feeling comfortable. Can he score goals for us? Of course he can. Can he be in the box? Is his shooting technique very good? Probably just as good as Chilwell? Yes. But it's that tracking back. It's that other facets of the wing back play that I'm not comfortable with. Especially when we're going to hold the ball a lot. He's going to have to play the ball quick. And I don't think he plays the ball quick enough. That's my issue. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are, how you feel about this particular loss of Ben Chilwell, possibly for the whole season. I'm thinking it's going to be for the whole season. I hope he comes back before the season and plays some part in the team. It's going to mean a lot to the team and our run for any sort of title chase in many different competitions. But let me know what your thoughts are about this loss. Let me know who are the options. We've talked about Azpilicueta, we've talked about Saul, we've talked about Emerson possibly, Kalamatanadoy as well. Let me know what your thoughts are, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to interact with you in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button. I know it's tough to enjoy a video where we're talking about a key player being injured for the rest of the season, but please smash the like button. It helps the channel out a lot. The growth of the channel in recent times have been magnificent. So thank you for all the support, ladies and gentlemen. And hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. If you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. Until next time, see ya.